Welcome back, and let's go ahead and take another look at those current temperatures. We're looking at temperatures well above where we were at yesterday morning. If you were here for the first forecast, a lot of us anywhere from 16 to 20, even up towards 25 degrees above where we were at yesterday morning. Our warmest is up in towards Ottumwa at 20 degrees right now. Albia, Fairfield, and Bloomfield at 18, as well as Edina, 16 across Macon, as well as Kirksville right now. It's the wind chill value still down into the low single digits, but we are above zero, so it isn't going to be feeling that bad as it was earlier this week. You're still going to need to bundle up as you're headed out the door, but compared to where we were at, it's not going to be those frostbite-like symptoms as you're getting out the door. Our coolest is out towards Centerville, where it feels like just 1 degree right now. 6 is the feel in Macon, 7 in Ottumwa, and 4 across a good majority of northeast Missouri. As for today's forecast, we are looking at temperatures getting in towards the mid and potentially in towards the upper 30s for the area. 35, 36 degrees, looking to be a gray high temperature with mostly sunny skies and winds out of the southwest. Now, these gustier conditions are going to be occurring late morning, early afternoon, but as we head in towards about the 3 and 4 p.m. hours, the winds will start to drop back down away from the 25-mile-an-hour gusts, but stay between about 10 and 15 miles an hour. So we will still see that impact as we head in towards the afternoon and early evening hours. As for tonight, staying above average. The average for this time of year is about 22, 23 degrees, so just a degree or so above that, with lighter winds out of the southwest, still about 5 to 10 miles an hour. But we are continuing that warming trend and going to see an even warmer day for your Friday. But we know we have that next round, that low pressure system that is bringing in the snow from areas like the Pacific Northwest. As that system makes its way across the upper plains, it has that cold air dragging behind it. And we do see the dry air over our area. We have high pressure located in towards the south or the south central areas of the United States, and that's having an influence on our area. It's keeping us nice and sunny, and it's going to have an impact on the moisture content that we're going to see coming our way from the Gulf of Mexico. That's where we're getting the rain. So we'll see the cold front off towards our northwest. The snow is back behind it, and then we bring in the moisture content from our southernmost areas down from the Gulf of Mexico, and it starts to pull on into the area, developing right along the frontal boundary. Here we have that low pressure system off towards the west, and this right here is what we call a dry line. And that is going to be an area with a lot, like it says, dry air, not a lot of moisture content. So we see this starting to lift through the area with rainfall starting off early on Sunday in towards Sunday afternoon and evening, and continuing on and off in towards early Monday morning. But as we head in towards the later morning hours on Monday, we start to see the impact from that dry line. We're not looking for a lot of development south of the center of that low pressure system. So that's where we're going to cut off that snow formation, that snow development, and we're going to see it starting to follow that track off towards our northwest. And it's going to pull itself out of the area as we head in towards about the time you're commuting home from work on Monday. And overall, not a lot of snowfall is going to be expected. A few flurries here and there, about a trace of an inch is what you could see. And overall, the dry air is starting to have an impact on the rainfall as well. We're not looking at many of our areas, if any at all, getting above the half-inch characteristic. So let's go ahead and take a look at those precip amounts. Overall, with this model run, we're seeing much lower precipitation compared to some of our earlier runs, as well as our secondary models. But overall, we should be looking at most of our areas bumping up in between about 1/4 of an inch towards potentially about 1/2 of an inch at most. And as for your extended forecast, even warmer temperatures for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then we start to watch as temperatures fall down a little bit to start next week. Now stick with us. Tech Bites is coming up next.